So we lost the game. Calm down, casuals. It was some real good things out there last night. What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome. Cowboys fan talk. Right back like I never left. What is good with y'all, man? First preseason game in the books, Hall of Fame game, went down last night. I just want to jump in here and give y'all some quick thoughts, some things that I saw watching the game, things that have been being discussed on Cowboys Twitter, YouTube, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Stuff you're probably not going to get from the 4-letter networks or the 3-letter network because they don't do any research. But anyway, first and foremost, man, Micah Parsons is as advertised, man. Athletic, twitchy, all over the field. 3 tackles for the, I think he played a series, maybe a series of 2. Micah Parsons was everywhere, man. Fumble recovery. It's something that some people just had that ability to be in the right place, right time. And Micah looks to be that guy, man. Looking good, man. Motor looks incredible. I am ecstatic to have him on this football team. You know, I know we wanted the corner, cool. But to have a leader in the middle, corners don't usually lead defenses, you know. But Micah Parsons is going to be he's the unquestioned leader of this defense. I'm just going to put it out there already. Just by playing the field, his swag he giving up. I seen Jalen Smith last night trying to piggyback off some of his swag and buddy him. Don't care about that. They teammates. They supposed to be like this. So everybody that wants to hate on that, I ain't got no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? They teammates. Jalen's on this team. I want them to both do excellent. I don't want Jalen to do bad because if Jalen's doing bad, we're doing bad. I want Jalen to play great. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have a whole bunch of linebacking assets and we can deal with that problem at the end of the season. Right now, I want them to play good. I hope that the great play of Parsons lights a fire under Jalen, lets him know that, hey, man, I got a dog next to me and I need to play to his level so that we can look better as a defense. LV was out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really going to touch on him because, you know, he's been on the team. Boss Man Fat was out there. And I'm going to just say it, man. Boss Man is going to start week 1. You know why you can tell that? You notice that Boss Man ain't played like a whole half. They had him out there, then they pulled him off the field. You don't do that with somebody that you feel like is behind in development. You get him a whole half, the whole game. We need as much development as possible. Boss Man, I told you before, just has a knack. He has that ability to play corner. It's in him. He just has to learn, he take his rookie lumps and learn his, you know, different little things that you pick up only playing in the NFL. But the skill and the natural talent is there. They ain't even keep him out there that long, which that's tipping their hand to let me know they want him ready for week 1. You know what I'm saying? Deshaun Wright, man. And they wasn't even targeting Boss Man, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Deshaun Wright, man. Deshaun Wright showed me last night a lot of this. A lot of heart, man. He definitely got pushed off on that play. Let's not be stupid. We know it was a push off. I know Chase Claypool has a little bit let's say stock in the league. They wanted a big play last night. The ref swallowed his whistle. That was clearly a push off. Now Deshaun needs to know you can't just do this. You can't just throw your hands back and hope the ref gonna hold you down. You got to fight through that. If you're pushing off, just fight through it. You know what I'm saying? I'll take the flag if it means that you're being competitive. I don't want you to get the flag, but be competitive. And he showed me that that didn't deter him. He balled for the rest of the game. Deshaun was balling, man. He was in every play. He showed me that he's not afraid to tackle. I seen him come up and make some tackles. I seen him and Mukwamu, my boy Izzy, who made a couple plays too. They both twin towers, man. They both got height, length. They don't look too slow out there and lumbering because they so tall. Mukwamu might be our future at safety, but we'll talk about that at a later date too. I like what I saw out of him. But yeah, Deshaun was all around the field. Player I was excited about yesterday, Big Bo, man. Big Bohana. I know I didn't mention him much in my previous 2 videos, but Big Bo flashed. Yes, he did. He showed me on a goal line stand that he can get push up the middle, that he could do what he was saying before in the interviews, which is the dirty work, keep his linebackers clean. He showed me that. He showed me he has the motor that even if a ball gets thrown over his head or a player gets past him, that he's going to keep running to the ball. I know that sounds real basic, like, you know, like Pop Warner stuff. We weren't doing that last year. So, yeah, to have players that are willing to do that, especially someone that's at, what's Big Bo, 330? You know what I'm saying? It's just good to see. It's good to see. And he won't even start. You know, Urban and Gallimore and them are going to start. But, well, I don't think he's going to start. He keep playing and showing up. He might end up being a starter before the season's over. But anyway, I like what I saw out of Big Bo. Maurice Canady continues to show up, man. He showed up in camp, in practice. He showed up yesterday in the game. Canady going to make this roster, man. Canady is going to make this roster. He might be corner number 4 or 5, depending on how Nashawn keeps balling. But I know he was saying, we need to go find us a vet corner. I think the vet corner's on our roster, and it's not Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown, by the way, was out there looking like Anthony Brown. If we let him go and kept Canady, I would not be mad. You know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't. He plays off too much. I don't like his technique. I'm not comfortable putting Anthony Brown out there on game 1 because Tom Brady going to pick on him. I would love for them to just go ahead and put Boss Man out there and then have the backups be the Canady and let Lewis be in the slot for the nickel and everything like that. I do not want Anthony Brown on the field. Like, no. Whenever I forgot the backup for the Steelers can dice you up like that, I don't care if it is Chase Claypool. Come on, Anthony Brown. Come on. Anyway, Jabril Cox got some run last night. I seen him make a couple tackles. The thing I was watching with Jabril, because by the time he got on the field, there was so many, like, let's just say bad players. It's just, you kind of watching technique, you watching the speed, and seeing if the lights are too bright for him. And I'm looking at Jabril last night and just watching his ability to close out on tackles. And the biggest thing about him, I didn't see too many plays last night where I can judge the coverage, but I did see everybody kept talking about how his weakness is tackling. I saw Jabril sticking his head in there last night and making some tackles. You know what I'm saying? No, he's not Ray Lewis out there when it comes to tackling. His primary advantage is his coverage ability. But I need to know that you're willing to tackle, like I showed with Nashawn. So Jabril got on the field. I'm happy to see that. One thing that was a down for me was Simi Fehoko. You know, on the offensive side of the ball, man, saw some pop. I saw Lyle Collins got out there, got some run. We definitely got to figure out this backup tackle situation. I know Ty Nsekhe is our slated swing tackle, but he ain't really showed me nothing last night that gives me excitement. You know what I'm saying? Josh Baldwin getting any run yesterday. I don't know what's going on with that. I hope he can get on the field this preseason so I can see if he can be our viable swing tackle, even though he's young. You know, we all want our O-line to stay healthy, but swing tackles is a term and a thing because O-linemen get hurt, man, in the trenches, you know. So I definitely want a viable swing tackle. And last night, we got to figure that out. Simi Fehoko didn't flash last night to me, but I think he will make this team, not maybe the 53, but he'll be on the practice squad or something, simply because of his measurables. Remember, Simi is 6'4", runs a 4.37 40. You know what I'm saying? And you just can't teach that. You just can't. 6'4", 4.37. I think they will keep him around as a project at least, you know, because the whole Gallup thing is going to come to fruition at some point. But, yeah, I want to see Simi get out there and make a name for himself because Malik Turner is pushing him like, yo, I want to be on this roster. You know, Simi's only 23, so they might not give it on him so quick, but got to show me. But look, if you can go into a draft and get 3 future starters out of it, I feel like you are winning. And, oh, yeah, I forgot to shout out Odigizua, who was out there balling too. But if Parsons ends up being a starter and Kelvin Joseph ends up being a starter and Jabril Cox in the future or Big Bo even gets some starting time, that's a win. That is a win. But we're going to see, man. Y'all let me know in the comments what I missed, because I always miss something on what happened in last night's game, and tell me any players that y'all want me to try to start to zero in on going forward. It's your boy, Mr. Rome, man. I'm hyped, man. We got some good things going on. Remember, a lot of our starters didn't even make the trip or play. We good. I holla.